the rapper Megan Thee Stallion might be in a whole lot of trouble. Because even though she's getting temporary success with the release of the song Hiss, triggering the rapper Nicki Minaj and using the attention that's coming her way to promote her tour and other things that's going on, there's something that's coming back to haunt her. And what's coming back to haunt her is the case with Tory Lanez. For those of you who don't know, Megan Thee Stallion was involved in an incident where she got drunk, got kicked out of Kylie Jenner's house, got injured some kind of way, and she blamed it on Tory Lanez, claiming that he shot her. And there was all kind of inconsistencies with her story and with the evidence that followed. I, as well as many other people, believe that she and her team, Rock Nation, framed Tory Lanez. And he's in prison right now as we speak. Well, word on the street is that there is a tape of this incident and that it's going to be released and it's going to be a part of Tory Lanez's appeal to get out of jail. Now, certain people are saying that this doesn't make any sense, like DJ Akademiks. Let's play what he said.
This is just me being honest. Bro, this is fucking cap. Bro, I'm using my own brain, bro. Here's the thing. Bro, do you know that you know what level of misconduct a DA would be facing if they suppressed honest, fair evidence that would exonerate somebody, and they still went ahead to prosecute that person? That's a career ender. If they saw footage of someone else shooting that gun and it wasn't Tory, and they prosecuted Tory, it'd be a wrap. So that's what I gotta say. Now, does Wack have the footage? I'm not sure if he says he has the footage, but he's alluding to a footage. I want to believe there's no footage there.
And I definitely disagree with what DJ Akademiks said right here. He's usually I usually agree with a lot of his commentary, but I gotta tell you, I disagree with this right here. Before I go into why I disagree with it, I don't think it's cap. Let me just point out that people have been saying there's a tape out there. Like, for example, on the Joe Budden podcast.
Hey, because the industry didn't tell y'all, but the industry found out what happened.
Yep. You can tell by actions. And let them start getting money.
The industry found out exactly what went on. Not only did the industry find out, the industry believed whatever they heard. Some people in the industry say they seen the tape. I'm not one of them people, but you know it's a tape.
Right? And one of DJ Akademiks' people in the chat told him that there was a TMZ article which stated that there was a tape.
According to law enforcement sources, and without witnesses who are down to testify, it might be hard to prove this case against Tory. However, police... never mind. You're right. Okay. We're told police have been notified that there's a cell phone video of the shooting. Our law enforcement sources tell us they have not put eyes on the video yet. So another report that they haven't seen the video. Again, witnesses have been difficult, but obviously they do see it. It could dramatically change the case.
Now, oddly enough, there's a tape and the police didn't watch it yet. This is a reoccurring thing with this Megan Thee Stallion case. The evidence is there, and for some reason, the evidence does not come forward like how it's supposed to. There's a tape that someone says they have. The police, for some reason, didn't watch it. There's allegedly bullet fragments in Megan Thee Stallion's foot, which suddenly go missing, even though the police brought her to the hospital and she's still there, with the police there. Somehow, bullet fragments are missing when the police brought a woman to the hospital. I mean, of course, the ambulance brought her to the hospital, but the point is the police was there. She even said it in her story, how the police was being aggressive and all this stuff.
I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Ma'am, I'm being detained, I'm leaking, but I'm still not saying what happened.
The point is, the police were there. Which doctor is going to lose bullet fragments knowing that the police is right there? So something has been going on with the evidence in this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case. And one of the most clear pieces of evidence, the videotape, has been something that never came forward. Now, back to what I was saying before. Why is it not capped? Well, let me say this. I haven't seen this tape, first and foremost. I'm hearing this is a tape that a person took of the incident. But let me say this. There has to be a tape. Let me say that one more time. There has to be a tape. Why does there have to be a tape? Because the area that they are in, where the area that they were in when the incident happened, has cameras everywhere. That's why there has to be a tape. Let me put it to you this way. There's a YouTuber, her name is Cattails TV. You could check out her channel. She was actually on the ground a lot of times dealing with the Tory Lanez case and reporting back what was happening. She went into the neighborhood where the shooting happened. Now, I can't play it because I actually reached out to her and she told me that she didn't want me to use her footage. But I'll show you the channel and I'll show you the video that this particular scene is in. If you watch this video right here, you will see that she goes into the neighborhood where the shooting happened. She goes to all the houses that are around and she says, see, there's a Ring camera right here. See, this is a rich house. See the camera right here? See this camera right here pointing towards the place? You see this camera right here? In this neighborhood, all these people have cameras pointing to the street. So how is there no footage? Somebody saw something. Somebody recorded something. That's why I say there has to be a tape. But again, with this particular case with Megan Thee Stallion, if you really followed what was going on, you saw corruption was going on. It's like for some reason, somebody was trying to get Tory Lanez in trouble. Evidence is going missing. Police are on the stand looking stupid, giving ridiculous testimonies. It was just crazy. Nevertheless, I'm going to wrap it up by saying this. I definitely hope that the people that are talking about this tape are telling the truth. I'm going to play what Wack 100 said. He's a content creator, and he's been actually close to Tory Lanez, and he didn't see it himself, but he believes it's true. I'm going to play this and let's check this out.
Did you know the tape existed?
I knew a tape existed, but I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it shows.
Now, this is in relation to the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez shooting. You have Wack 100 and Milagrogramz who are speaking at length, look like on IG Live, about a possible tape that showcases Meg being shot, but not by Tory. And actually, the shooter happens to be Kelsey. So you hear Wack talking to Milagrogramz. Here we go.
She started following them from the time, I guess, the argument started. And the car pulled off. And, you know, these days, be filming everything. You know that. And all the way to everything. Is everything on there? How in the fuck they suppressed it on the DA side? I don't know. But they did. I think Tory had horrible legal representation. I think he went with the basic industry referral when he should have went with somebody like Alex Kessel, dealing with LA County, a bulldog attorney. But hey, man, you know, that appeals in for that overall. The reason why that one's important is because that gives him his citizenship back. You know what I'm saying? Here goes the thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Megan really doesn't remember what happened.
I believe this.
I agree with that too. I do think that alcohol is a very inhibiting factor of anybody that night recounting the situation accurately, including Tory Lanez. Tory was drunk too. So Tory Lanez, Meg, Kelsey. This is why I always said the driver was going to be the most important and star witness. I mean, the driver's popped up down, but a little bit too late because Tory's already in jail, right, or in prison.
Megan drinks and she gets to that point, and we all know got family and friends to where they wake up the next morning and we got to tell them what happened, what they did or didn't do. She don't recall all that. Tory did what streets do, even though Tory's not a street. He understands the streets, but Tory ain't from no gang or nothing. He did what streets supposed to do that, but don't do today. He just didn't want to tell them people what really happened because it would have implemented somebody's name. So he just shut the fuck up, right? He shut the fuck up because that person I was watching on the balcony was supposed to come in here and tell
do the right thing and tell the truth. Yeah.
But the last minute, this is why Tory Daddy went crazy. The last minute, we don't know what happened. He switched everything up.
This is not no. You all dead. It's a tape. They got that damn tape, and we moving forward. That's what you said.
Now, if this is true, Megan is in trouble. She's in trouble because her career went forward as a result of her playing the victim and trying to get him locked up in jail. If it comes out that she was lying the whole time, what's she gonna say? What, she was drunk? She was drunk. Listen to a person calling Mob Radio who claims to know Megan and have seen the tape. Listen to this.
See on the video that after they start fighting, she goes to get the where her bags were. She goes and get the gun and she shoots Meg. I promise you.
So you go walk it back. You say you saw the tape, correct?
So yeah, I promise you, I saw the tape. So
describe it to me.
What you see on the tape, right?
Like I'm a child. Talk to me like I'm a child.
All right, so this is what happens, right? So they get out the car, Kelsey and Meg, they're fighting, right? So when you see the video, you immediately see them on the ground, right?
Okay.
They're fighting, and Tory's trying to break them apart. The bodyguard comes and he pulls Tory away. He tries to break them apart. Now Meg is like screaming crazy. I can't fuck. She's a ratchet drunk. Excuse my language. I don't fuck with Meg. You feel me? So Tory is like, yo, y'all is crazy. So he's waving his hand like, what the fuck, right? So Kelsey just gets free, runs to the back of the car where her luggage was, gets the gun. It's so fast. It's not a long video. It's like 33 seconds, and she shoots Meg.
When you say shoots Meg, describe that to me. Gets the gun and is pointing it at her, pointing it in the air, pointing it where?
She shot at Meg. Her aim, like, I guess she never really shot the gun too much, obviously, because her aim, like with the kickback with the gun. So when she shoots at Meg, she shoots like 3 times, right? And that's when they tell you that it was multiple gunshots before, and then they try to act like they don't know what happened. When she shoots in Meg's direction, and then Meg literally is hopping on one foot, and then that's why Meg is holding her foot. When the cops come, she's bleeding from her foot. She's saying it's her foot. She shot, her best friend shot her. I promise you.
Now, let me ask you this. How did you see the tape?
Now, listen, I'm from Houston, right? I'm in San Antonio right now. Like, my people that I'm really, really close with is somebody that was really, really close to Meg that don't with her, right? So it's people that's close to her that seen the tape before, but she been trying to cover all the shit up because she really didn't know what happened. That's what everybody's saying, because she gets drunk and she don't know what's going on. But by the time she figured out that it was a video out, she had already lied so much, lied on TV, Del King, and everything, that she had to stick with her lies.
If you know what happened that night, they were all drunk and wasted. Even Tory Lanez was drunk and say he didn't even remember everything that happened that night. But if she was seriously drunk, and she was seriously drunk, it's very likely that somebody was telling her what to do and she just followed it, which is what Tory Lanez has been saying this whole time. And this man has been in jail for what, 2 years now? Going on 2 years now. Definitely over a year. For something that he most likely did not do. This woman, Megan Thee Stallion, was preaching protect black women and talking all this pro stuff to manipulate people and get them to rally behind her as a victim. If this tape shows that she was lying, she's not coming back from this. So I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. I really hope this tape drops because this needs to stop. She needs to be stopped. And the movement that circled behind her as a result of this needs to be stopped. And that's my opinion on this, guys. I'm on to the next one. Let me know what you think. It's the King Lemuel Podcast. Peace.